Whoa. And this
Oh.
button.
Oop.
Ah, there we go.
That's right. We have to validate the run.
We have to validate the run, where
Important.
I validate myself by getting to hear this.
Well, it has to it has to use the logo to test the hardware to make sure it's on real hardware or some nonsense.
Yeah, we are #Gormful Gaming today, as we
Oh, I don't know if that's true. We might beef it.
We are even if we beef it, are we Gormless?
Kind of. This is the wandering part. I think Gormful Gaming is for when you're reasonably expert at something and knowledgeable about it.
I think being Gormful is just being present, being
okay. Well,
being
that's
with the
true,
Gorms. Yeah. Like, you just have to be vibing with the Gorms. You just can't be Gormless.
Can't be Gormless.
One can be lost, but one can have no destination but not be lost. And in that situation, they are Gormful.
Yeah. And you could be lost at sea, but still have a telescope.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, whether or not any of that's true of us, I will leave to the viewer to decide. There's a battle kangaroo and a calico cat.
What? Okay, that sure is a loading screen. You too could play as any of these interesting characters.
I mean, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Here we are. We're back with our Goku standing on our little stub arms.
I already miss being able to do the dash and wild arms.
Rune Soul Eater.
Yeah, this all looks okay. Yep, sure. You have an extra medicine. Victor can have our used medicine.
Right.
So we have we've joined the terrorist organization, and we're gonna go spring the people that we imprisoned.
Yeah.
I believe that is our goal.
That makes sense.
I also cannot move diagonal.
It's a little weird that our boy here kind of started life with an entourage, right? You don't often have that.
Well, we started as the young master, which how often do you start as young master? I guess every Fire Emblem game, even the ones where you don't.
Yeah, but even Ryu kind of either starts alone or with one friend. You only get 3 in Breath of Fire games.
Okay, I do have... Do I just go back to the zone where we imprisoned people? Is that where they're being held prisoner? I don't know.
I don't know either. Ants. Free will. That's great. I love that button. Ah, yes, those drawn-out JRPG battles that Warren Spector hates. Look at that. Why, that took upwards of 7 seconds.
And it was so engaging and thoughtful, thought-provoking. I really had to consider all my options fighting this fighting this wild boar. I have to consider
we gotta squeak out every advantage we can get, you know? Really
with all my characters
bring the full weight of our strategic minds to bear against the difficulty.
The only action any of my characters have is attack.
Yeah. You know what? It's gotta be at least better than Lunar. It simply must be better than Lunar.
Well, the game doesn't make me feel like dying yet, so we're a little better than Lunar right now. Although, if it continues like this for many more hours, I will get bored. And then we'll start talking about Balatro mods or something.
Yeah. are you? Oh,
They've
this is where they were imprisoned.
yeah,
How
they've
about
been,
that?
They've been crucified.
Oh, good. I mean, wait. No, that's not good. We need to get them out of there.
Why-
Security's pretty tight. They've got one guy.
They've got a guy watching the door. Yeah, our career criminal Victor runs off with the
Yeah.
potion I gave him. Oh, he's setting fire to... That's how you'd cause a distraction. You use arson.
Man, Victor is like instantly the coolest guy we know. It must be the dry weather. Wow, and then he doesn't even admit it. What a champion. Alright, well... it's just on fire. Yep.
And the fire's blocking access to the... I have to talk to people now.
I guess fire is not big news in the town of
Yeah.
all rock buildings. Except the one that can burn. Hmm.
Time to kill some men.
Okay.
Do you wanna?
I always want this option, but it's not gonna work.
Really,
Yeah.
these people are people I would suspect would take a bribe.
Right? They look pretty bribable, but I guess they wanted to die
The
instead.
the corrupt soldiers. They could have
Like,
taken some zenny, but instead they took an arrow to the brain.
Yeah. If you know what, if we were given full creative liberties with our characters, I think we could doctor a situation wherein like Empire soldier could be convinced to like go away for $10 or something.
For that, you will have to
Considering,
play
like-
Dungeons and Dragons or something.
I know. Be like, look, buddy, it's 4-on-1. We just murdered your friend in one attack.
Like, here's 10 gold. Go buy a donut.
I'm not even asking you to not do your job. I'm saying it's your break time for 15 minutes, okay? Now go buy a soda and leave me alone. You have plausible deniability then. You're like pocket change richer. Whoa. Free will included using a potion on self?
No, that was me. I manually did that.
Oh.
But
Sorry,
you
it
were
happened so fast.
you were luxuriating about the capability of bribing a guy with donut money.
I
That-
was. And also, you know, the drawn out, deeply strategic combat of the JRPG. You know, my eyes glazed over. And there's so much time to take it all in, and I just didn't bother to spend that time. Oh, they got the full surround. Maybe they'll do better this time.
No. 2 crits in a row. How about a counterattack?
Ah, he must have a high, attract? What was that stupid stat?
Response?
Response. Resp. Yeah.
Nice. I got brass armor. My favorite
Ooh,
armor set
wait.
from Dark Souls.
Wait. I had another. That's your favorite armor set?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I have a... Can anybody equip this?
I gotta give it up for stone armor. It was sort of like my original love, right? Carried me through a lot of my first playthrough, so I kind of owe it.
The armor I've used the most is the gold hemmed set.
That makes sense.
Just because
Okay.
I have to collect it to... Basically because I have to collect it, it's good.
Yeah, like anyone can use it. It's light, strong, high fire resist and shit. You need it. Okay. I'm looking at the manual for bribing. Okay. I think I did this the last time, because it says basically nothing. Sometimes you can avoid a fight by bribing the enemy with money. The enemy may not let you get away if the amount is too low. Yep, that's what the manual says. Alright, good.
This guy's dodgy.
It's good to have a skill. See, these guys are just on the wrong side of things. We're beating them up, and we're getting all their money. Alright, well, I'm sure these guys will be delighted to see us. It's very equivocating, Jimmy-O. Wait, what?
He instant transmission.
You could have done that at any time? Well, alright.
They're not. They're in my inventory.
Yeah. They're not up to fighting trim, having been hanging out in the sun, growing gradually more weary, delirious, dehydrated, and dead. Who's this? You dare to turn against the Emperor?
Ah, here we go.
I'll cut out your eyeballs.
Kill him. No witnesses. We've killed everybody else. Don't let him run. No! Shoot him in the leg. There are all kinds of ways to make a living.
Wow. Do you think the Empire will take us back? Are you kidding? Like, you would never be able to take that shot. Even if they said yes. Even if they were like, sure, the light treason, water under the bridge. There's no way that you could trust them. Like, even if you believe that they trust you, you gotta be like, wait, that was too easy, right? Like, alright, well, they're just gone, I guess. Back to Lenin camp. Oh, man. Oh, man, are we gonna get, like, an actual major choice? Because it seems like we have this kind of split decision, right? Where we're gonna be like, okay, yeah, no, we're just freedom fighters forever now, or we're, like, square with freedom fighters and we just go back to working for the Empire and lie our asses off about what we just did.
I think we have to go talk to our daddy. But I want to gamble.
Okay.
How much do you wager? 1,000 bits.
1,000 bits.
There's the Bitcoin.
Christ.
Yeah. Which one is it? I'm gonna do this.
I thought it was middle too.
I wasn't even paying attention because once I saw it was going crazy, I knew what my strategy would be.
Big hit.
Now I think this guy might join our party if we can win a 10,000 bet.
Oh, okay. And then we could gamble anywhere we go.
Yeah.
And, like, presumably, they would be completely out of money, right?
Which one is it? It's this one. Why, I actually got it.
Okay. Big hit. See, this is kind of not a fair contest.
Why? Because we're
Because
cheating?
it's a fair contest. No, I mean, not
because
even,
he's not
even without
cheating.
cheating. Yeah.
Well, he's
Like-
cheating by going faster than most people can easily witness.
No, I mean, if you're doing like find a lady, you're like manipulating cards. Like,
his main mistake is up doing his business directly in front of a save point. As if I were playing this in like 1998 or whatever, I would be saving, just betting it all, and if I lost, I would just reset.
Might even be worth your time. That's a big payout.
10,000 bits. It said there were bandits in the caves.
Do we care about that, though?
I don't know.
I thought we were supposed to go back to Leningrad.
Yeah, we are.
And then
that's where I'm
we make our major choice. Okay.
That is where I'm going, but... is gambling the money-making game in this game? That makes sense.
I think it's the money-making game in most JRPGs. I'm thinking fondly to my time playing Mahjong in Yakuza Like a Dragon.
And that's why I would be forever poor if I played Like a Dragon, because I'm gonna let these
6 mosquitoes.
I let them go.
They wanted it more. That's just the truth of the matter.
Man, classic JRPG world design where you just have vast emptiness with walled cities separated, connected by no roads.
Hmm. I still do like the overworld being represented by like a tiny little guy. Like, that's us. It's great. It's the Chrono Trigger style. I love it. It's also how you're represented on the world map in Prayer of the Faithless, which is a game that I played. Get a load of this.
A fire spear.
Is that relevant to us in any way? Is that is this like a WMD of the era?
We'll need a weapon.
One weapon.
The dwarf mines.
Oh, it's the blueprint for a spear that can be mass-produced. That is maybe more sense-making for, like,
the blueprint must
fighting
reach
an
our
army.
secret factory. We
Yeah.
can't...
Why do you still think that, Gremio?
Because we haven't heard Daddy tell us not to yet. Ugh. One moment.
Ooh, this will be my golden opportunity to snipe at the manual some more. Let's see what I can learn. There are so many runes in this. Oh, there's a notes page. How good. Operating the controller. It's not even a DualShock 2. It's a Nunchok 0. completely shockless.
Yeah. Having some throat problems, which is great for streaming.
Understandable. I mean, you've been streaming a lot, you know, getting the voice an old work lout.
Work loud.
Oh, haha.
Work loud.
No.
Would you pretend to?
I might have been. I might have been done doing a little bit of that myself.
Now it doesn't feel like my. It doesn't feel like I talked my voice out. It kind of feels like I have tonsillitis. Ugh.
Yeah, I decided to take another peek at the manual to see if I could glean any relevant information, but I didn't. It seems pretty sparing with actually describing what the hell is going on.
Okay, this is the one that has our daddy in it. Although Odessa did accuse us of, do you want to go back to being McDole's little boy?
Do you think that this is the choice? I think it is. You'll never rejoin the Imperials. How soon can we put Gremio in the trash can?
I don't know. He's loyal to his country, kid. Even if his country is evil.
What'll it be, Jack?
Yeah, what it'll be, Gremio?
Loyalty to your nation or loyalty to the mission?
Northwest of Linen Camp, across the river, lies Mount Tiger Wolf.
Okay. It's not the most ridiculous thing to call a mountain.
With the village of Sarity, someone from the factory will meet you there.
Could change the destiny of the Liberation Army. Everyone will protect everyone else, okay? Well, could we move on?
Everybody's got to have each other's backs. Now, where's Daddy at? I want to talk to my daddy.
All right, what is Odessa good at?
Does she have a rune?
She has 2 things.
She has Wind of Sleep.
Wind of Sleep. Wind rune.
I can make
She's
her
only
quack
level
like a duck.
6. A lot of knots.
Okay.
Wait, do we have weapons?
No.
Oh.
Let's see if she can wear
How
leather
did I not
coat.
notice that? And or she was green.
Yeah,
I think that means she can use it. Yeah. Yeah. Already an improvement. It's great.
Oh, my Spector's inventory is full. I have to do like a Tower of Hanoi minigame to move all my equipment around.
Yeah. The fucking inventory of Hanoi.
Okay, then I can maybe get Odessa some equipment at the shop, considering I just gambled.
That's true. Yeah, that's how we'll fund the army. Just some gambling sessions of Find the Lady.
Okay, the blacksmith sharpens weapons.
Yes. Okay, so our weapon is just sort of an innate property of the person.
And it changed from Yeah, arms became a dragon fang staff.
Oh. Is that good?
I might need to go gamble again.
Although, if you really do want to do, like, battles with inventory Tetris, there's a pretty popular one nowadays called... what is it called?
This is the rat bag?
Backpack battles?
It's like a rat with a bag.
No, it's just called backpack battles, I think, and you have, like, different things that you put in your bag, and you arrange them, and they have, like, effects, and they affect other things around them. You buy more bags, and you buy more stuff, and you, like, do auto battles against other people's, like, snapshots of other people's builds. Backpack Hero's the one with the rat.
Ah,
okay. That sounds like a different thing. Could be good, though. I don't know.
I think I'm going to go gamble. Do you approve of this course of action?
Yes. Sure. Fuck me up.
I can... The only thing I can do to improve my battle odds right now is throw money at the blacksmith.
So how much we need that is not certain to me.
I don't know.
And yeah, look at the wobbly little
and he's definitely got pointed shoes.
Such a bouncy little animation. I love it.
I wonder if
the Imperials will never know what hit them.
I wonder if I do have a console. A day or two ago, I was eating biscuits, and I got like a tiny biscuit crumb underneath my tongue, and it poked underneath my tongue, and it hurt. And I wonder if I scratched the interior of my mouth, and it broke through the defenses because of the biscuit crumb.
Right.
You see.
Biscuit crumb.
It's like weirdly hard.
Could be.
Tiny bit of carbonized biscuit.
Right. Were you out sailing? Was that hardtack, in fact?
No, it was just biscuit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Which one is it? I'm gonna guess this one. Ah, beans. A blank.
A blank.
How much do you wager? I want to try following it. Which one is it? Which one do you think it is, Kaz?
I wasn't paying attention at all, so I'm gonna say left.
Ah, beans.
Piss. A blank.
And one more ought to do us. Mm-hmm. Now, which one is it, Kaz?
This time it's definitely left.
Ah, beans. How did you do this to me?
I don't know. It's very hard to follow.
Is it still called gambling if there's no risk involved? You'd have to ask the casino.
That's what they call a sure gamble.
If you win too much, you should get attacked at random encounter shortly after leaving to town by armed thugs.
That would be awesome.
There's something like that in Adom. Deep into the dungeon, there is the casino level, which has a bunch of slot machines, and certain slot machines have extreme odds of you winning. And the way the casino works is there's a giant shop in the casino, which has greatly inflated prices. And once you start gambling and you've earned any money, the guards at the casino stand on top of the stairs and will not move unless you spend as much or more at the casino shop than you won.
That's kind of cute.
But there are many ways of
I suppose you could
circumventing
approach
all
the
of
problem, yeah, of course, with something like ADOM. But yeah, I suppose you could treat it the same way that, you know, roguelike games treat robbing the shop, right? You know, you can try it. You better know what you're doing.
And robbing the casino is something you can do and can be extremely valuable to do, but it does have extreme danger as a risk.
All right, everybody's level 5. That's pretty good.
Yeah, level 5. The normal blacksmith says I can't do this anymore.
Oh, we need a stronger blacksmith.
I'll buy balloon defense. Okay, hold on. Actually, who can use the pointed hat? Victor and Grimia. Well, Victor is getting 2 pointed hats. And then brass armor 1, 2, and 3.
Ooh, socklets.
Now I have to do this. Am I ever going to meet someone who has a shield?
It's possible. I hear tell that there's a lot of characters in this game, so presumably one of them has a shield rather than not a shield. I would love to be able to get our, like, appraisal items out of the damn inventory.
Yes.
Balloon defense.
Oh,
do you think that was like a joke about them
circlet is an other.
pointy?
Okay.
Oh. Circlet, not a hat?
Circlet.
Or wait, no,
circlet,
hats go in other. Or wait, no.
Circlet.
hold on.
Okay, she can wear 2 circlets.
Headband. It... Okay, lady, that's a little much accessorizing, don't you think?
Oh, they're socklets. They go on the feet.
There are socklets. Okay. Well, that makes sense to me. At the end of this, we get to, like, sell our worse equipment, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Okay, so Victor needs another. Victor needs another one, and Odessa needs another one. Okay. And now I sell equipment to make weight. Okay, wait. It's better just to wear 2 socklets than it is to... And this is kind of mean. Wearing 2 accessories means you don't get an inventory slot.
Huh.
And I did notice there is a party item. Can I look at the blueprint?
Party item.
No, it's just up there.
Oh, maybe that's... Yeah, that's just like a list of key items, right?
Yeah, that's my key items.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, I'm all dressed up. I could conceivably go to the inn.
Tiger Wolf.
They're going to Mount Tiger Wolf. Mount Spinning Bird Kick.
You know, that Mount Tiger Wolf sounds like a fun time at a furry convention, right?
For those unaware, that was a sexual joke. That was a joke with sexual connotations.
It was. Not too untoward, I hope.
I don't know where the hell I'm going. We're crossing a river to go to Mount Tiger. Was Mount Tiger to the west or to the east? They just said to cross the river and to go to a town named Shababui or something.
I pictured it in my head as northwest.
Okay, northwest.
But
crab meets back.
Okay. All right. The very tiny amount of attention that I'm paying to reading comprehension.
But goes towards
Maybe
the manual.
I should pay a little more.
And I was
that did not help.
Poking the back of my throat with my tongue, trying to figure out why my throat was scratchy.
Hey, Bonbon.
Love these guys.
Oh man, you remember the guys that looked like this in Lunar? Except we had to find like one specific one.
There's a bridge.
Oop.
Well, the music changed when you go here.
Did you cross a river? Alright. Classic Dragon Warrior fashion, perhaps danger increases when you cross a bridge. It did not.
You ever notice how two of the best songs in Final Fantasy are both bridge related? And they have almost the same names. There's Battle on the Big Bridge. And then there's Battle on the Bridge, which is also really good. Although I think Battle on the Big Bridge is actually Clash on the Big Bridge.
And then there's the, like, you know, the main theme after you leave Corneria in Final Fantasy 1, they create a bridge. That's where the game starts, is crossing a bridge. And in a 3.5 module called the Canting Crew, there's like a multi-page spread, there's like a 10-page spread describing a single bridge in the town. And then on a different page, it lists other structures that are part of the town, and one of them is another bridge. A second bridge.
Oh, we got Killer Slime.
Ooh.
It's a slime man.
Nice. Man, one of the slimes of all time. Look at him. I'm just ready for action.
Oh, I can spend 4. What do you think that is?
4 of what?
Okay, Flaming Arrows targets, Firestorm does not.
Wind of Sleep. That was a rune.
Oh, okay. When I cast Winds of Sleep, the soundtrack gets drunk.
That was also a rune. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I think they're weak to fire, and now I have to look at. Yeah. I used one of Cleo. Wait a second. I think it's your weapon durability.
Oh shit.
This is a spell slots
that
game.
Second thing.
Yeah.
That said 25.
Medicine. So we'll have to see if we can repair our weapons when we get to. I mean, if we cannot change weapons, so conceivably we have to. Giant snail.
Giant snail. That's a pretty good snail. Look at the facets of the shell that it has. Well, it's gone now. So maybe that was so powerful because it's an incredibly limited resource.
I mean, I wonder how limited it is. I think I just hit an elemental weakness.
Gloves, better throw those away.
Yeah, they're worse than that. I guess. Who likes gloves? No one.
Give up.
I might end up giving them up. Just because...
You gotta be pretty ruthless with, like, limited inventory
Especially
games.
when my main money source seems to be gambling. I just talked to a small child and he gives me 10,000 gold.
Man, the simultaneous attacking is really good.
I would like to get a unite attack again. Maybe if I put, like, Cleo or... if I change the formation so that Victor and Odessa were on the same row.
Ooh, Wind Rune piece. Odessa uses the Wind Rune.
Yeah, speaking of D&D, it's a classic D&D monster. That's kind of like what we're fighting.
A snail that's a rock?
The flail snail.
The flail snail? I don't remember flail snail.
Yeah, flail snail is like a D&D type monster. It's a giant snail that has morning stars for eye stalks.
Yeah, okay.
I have to show us a picture of flail snail. It's Forgotten Realms, so this might show up in Baldur's Gate.
Oh. That's why I don't know anything about it. Forgotten Realms. It was not I who forgot the realms, but I never really learned about them. There's a pretty obnoxious enemy type in the DS Castlevanias. I think all three of them, where it's like a very large snail or slug, and it primarily attacks you by gradually crawling towards you and like extending out its eye stalks to kind of like poke at and touch you, and it can poison you.
I'm showing the gamers at home the flail snail.
Mm.
And I guess I'll have to show you the flail snail too.
And if you want,
I mean,
I pretty much imagine it. Like,
I mean, I love flail snail, so yes, I will. I'll spend any amount of brain power thinking about flail snail, and then I'll get back to the video game.
So the second image is more of what I was thinking of when you said it was like an AD&D type monster.
That's because the first one is, I think, pretty sure it's 3-5 rules. Up. Ah, look at this guy.
Ladon.
You've really got
guts.
No, really. Look at the kerning. Welcome, travelers. Coming up at such a late hour, you've really got guts.
Oh, you think they put a couple extra spaces in there?
I'm just complaining about kerning and spacing, because the last time I did that in the JRPG, I got made fun of for it. We're in a hurry. What do you think, Kaz? Should we stay at the CD Inn, or should we press on?
Well, it does have a martini glass on it, which kind of inclines me to stay. But this guy looks kind of sketchy, but also we're really tired, according to...
Wait, do you like martinis? I was pretty sure you hated vermouth.
No, I hate martinis, but... Too spirit forward, not enough balance.
How about that bastardization, the vodka martini?
It's still like a heavy spirit and a light spirit and like barely anything else.
Well, you could put an onion in it.
Which is gross. Yeah, or like a tiny little bit of no effervescence, barely any chilling, with fucking no acid to cut it with.
That's
hardly any sweetness.
That's gin drinkers for you, Kaz. So what's your verdict?
There's me too. Fuck me up. This is gonna be a bad idea. It'll be awesome. You have any tea? Of course, sir. Okay, everybody's tired. Fine. We'll have some tea in the seedy house. Oh. No, don't do that. Oh my god.
We're being poisoned.
We just all got poisoned.
No. I'm a little baby with a baby tongue. I don't drink bitter stuff.
Oh my god. Yep.
But thou must.
The wild part is like he's cycling through like a couple of stock responses. I kind of wanted him to get increasingly desperate to put it into our hands.
Or if after like 10 or so times he relents.
The robber's tea.
Yeah, we're
well, thanks to the drugged tea of Mount Tiger Wolf. Kessler.
You've drugged the hero of the resistance.
Okay, we get bailed out by being popular.
A rabbit's tail, rose leaves, a handful of sugar to make the medicine go
that
down.
That already sounds like a more balanced cocktail than a martini.
Rose's tail, sugar leaf, handful of rabbits. Very dramatic.
I merely committed my life's gravest error.
Look at this guy's face. This guy's an adult baby.
He kind of is. His irises are too large for his eyes. It makes him look like he has like glass eyes.
He's a glass-eyed adult baby who nearly committed his life's gravest sin. Kill him!
Man, the choice between taking the robber's tea or the martini. Well, in that case, there's one of those that I know ahead of time is vile poison that is going to harm me, and the other one is robber's tea.
I demand no one asked me, the little lord boy, about what to do with the man. I demand death.
I'm going to give up serving poisoned tea. So, okay, here's the part that I don't understand about the poison tea plan. This is a permanent residence. You'd think that you could only pull that trick like once a year or so before people would be like, hey,
now what happens?
This sketchy guy on this mountain, don't trust him. He has poison tea.
You murder all these people because like the tacit second part of this is after we are dead. he goes around and slits our throats.
Mm-hmm.
He dumps our body into the ravine, and then he says, and when people come looking for the lost travelers, he says, "Oh yes, I saw them passing through. But there's deadly bandits on Mount Tiger Wolf.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps they ran into some trouble." And then
why they're probably at the bottom of the ravine by this point.
Yeah, I've seen bandits dumping bodies at the bottom of the ravine, but I dare not go, for it is too treacherous a journey. And then
and the journey is long. Why not rest here?
Why not rest here? Here, have some robbers tea.
So yeah, that really does have to be the rest of it. We have to go full fucking
murder.
Sweeney Todd on any of our victims, or else we're gonna get a reputation.
I hate the Empire too, but I'm just a bandit. Okay. No, that's
yeah, I mean, that's self-assessment for you.
I slept great. Well, you locked us in?
Sarity. Well, it's more like locking other bandits out. I love how this guy is now like
he's a regular. He even lets us
stay
for free, though.
He's a regular innkeeper and businessman, but they did not change his portrait from being completely sinister. He just looks like that.
Yeah.
Regardless of his intention.
I mean, it's not like turning over a new leaf would mean that his posture and hairstyle changes.
No, you have to change your
face. Yeah.
You have to change your hair to prove your determination and resolve to do better.
It's true. It's an expression of pain. That's very true.
And only when you have accomplished your life's objective are you allowed to once again stretch your hair.
Fucking, what do I
do with these antiques?
What do I
put it back in the box.
I want to know, what do you do with the antiques? Why are they crapping them? They're like permanent debuffs where I lose an inventory slot.
God. Okay, I'll try to find them in the manual. Ooh, other items of interest. No. Crystals. Uh-huh. Okay, for Unite, it says there are many effective combinations, but you must experiment using... Oh my god! Using different members of your party. Yeah, so it's just sort of a crapshoot.
Yeah, it's like change your formation a bunch until something happens. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna put...
Okay. Main functions of the castle, headquarters system... We need to have a headquarters before we get appraisers. And then it says of the appraisers, occasionally you will obtain an ancient artifact after winning a battle. Take these unknown items to an appraiser to have them identified. So there's gonna be a change pretty soon, and then we will have access to appraisers.
Okay, who has my... I found an item called a clone crystal, and I can't seem to use it in battle, and it says copies or clones attacked. Get it?
The hell does that mean?
I don't know.
Is it secretly a rune?
Maybe.
Ah, okay. 1,000 bits, straightforwardly good for us. That's the enchanted arms way. Find a treasure. The only thing that's ever going to be in it is 1,000 currency. Occasionally like 1,500 or 2,000, depending on where you are in the game. It's the only thing that ever put in treasure chests in that game.
Is that like the most half-cooked game we've played?
I think it is.
And yet I still liked it a lot more than some of the other ones. Like, I think I like Enchanted Arms more than Wild Arms. I definitely liked Enchanted Arms more than Lunar.
Oh god, yeah. I think Lunar might factually be the worst one that we've done. Even worse than Middens.
Middens was brief and had...
It was.
And was at least nice to look at.
Yeah, it was doing some shit.
Lunar had voice acting, though. Had great bad 90s voice acting.
And had those sweet anime cutscenes.
They are pretty sweet. That's the power of the PlayStation 1.
It's the power of Lunar entirely. I think it's entirely propped up by like things like it's my birthday. Send in the clown.
Grandma Senile. She talks about the Emperor all day. Water magic usable. You know what, Victor? Have a water crystal. That's like your grandma reminiscing about the one time she met Ronald Reagan.
Ugh.
They say that Odessa, the leader of the Liberation Army, is a 9-foot giant. Can I get her email address?
I should call her.
I should. Can I send a message? Okay, let's get her room.
What customers?
I think he's giving us a free room because they haven't had customers in so long. Probably because that other innkeeper was murdering all of the travelers.
Anyone who would dare travel here. Okay, so Odessa is up late to do the meat. Or something.
Grrrs.
Bunch of snoring snoozers.
Ah, yes. Are you a magical princess? Okay, I have to... Oh, maybe I'm getting different dialogue. Let's be a good bit. Let's be a good boy. Let's be a good boy. Kessler of Mount Tiger Wolf, Filk, Humphrey, Sanchez. Oh, are we actually getting? Do you actually get different dialogue if you choose different choices? I am shocked.
That is pretty shocking.
Although maybe not that.
And then
much.
It goes to the. This is a pretty reasonable way to do it. Like you have a short branch and then it closes, and another short branch and it closes. Little like envelope forms. So you're only like writing twice as much instead of exponentially more.
Okay, she's defining sin as making a conscious choice to ignore something you've seen and feel. So long as I don't see it and feel it, if I murder someone, it's fine. And not a sin. I didn't see nor feel it. You're strange.
Yeah, we got our funny little bandana.
I feel compassion when I'm with you.
I don't know why that would be.
I think she pities us.
You're like a stray dog in a lot of ways.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, you're like a stray little puppy.
Mose. You've got eyes as if there's a camera behind your head.
Hey, what's up? I'm Kage. Are we going to get a ninja?
Maybe. He might be too generic, though. Like, his name is Shadow.
Well, I mean,
like, what kind of JRPG would ever have a ninja named Shadow?
Yeah,
that's just embarrassing.
That would be. You gotta have a cool name like Sekiro. Or, I don't remember any other ninjas with names in video. Ryu? He's a ninja.
Is the ninja in Tenchu Stealth Assassins named Tenchu?
Yuffie
I don't actually know.
Yuffie is not really a ninja.
That's a side grade, if I'm being honest, too.
I never betray a contract. A contractual ninja named Shadow? Are you fucking kidding me?
I will go now.
He should have backflipped away. Like a real
real
ninja.
Or like squatted down in like a 3-point stance and then just gone whoosh, and like That's right. A ninja is not an outlaw, according to Magic the Gathering.
Grip, what were you doing, young master? Were you having relations? Yes.
Yeah, we were talking at night. Wow, it's fucking scandalous, dude. Yeah, unchaperoned even.
Granted, being a little lord boy probably means we're not even allowed to wipe our own ass. Okay, I was misconstruing what this man said. How are things down below? That's like a weird way of saying, how's the hammer hanging?
I think he's talking about living on top of a mountain.
Yeah.
Not talking about our pants.
Our pants are great, though. We got hammer pants.
Oh, poofy hammer pants to distract from our tiny little stump arms.
Fuck this ant.
Fascinated. Who shot that? Who knows?
It is not for you to know. I should probably...
Yeah, we experimented with formations trying to fish for unites, but that seems to not be in the cards. But there's a lot of possibilities in the future, so
I guess I have to walk all the way back to Linen Camp, and then we'll go there and see that everybody's been killed.
Well, it wasn't that far, actually. It was only a couple of screens.
They don't want to challenge us too much.
And then, like, everything is random battles, right?
Yoink.
Wow, that's... Seeing that not out of the corner of my eye made it even more disturbing. That's great.
Unites only care about the characters in the party, not their position. Okay.
Oh, well. Hooray. Blah. Oh, that transition got us right in the nards. You could see the yellow circle expanding out of our butt.
I wonder if the CRT filter should make my shadow look better, because it looks like a stringy pile of crap. Look at it. I don't even know how to describe what that looks like. It looks like a wad of hair.
I don't know that CRT filter would help with that. But they are clearly doing some kind of, like, actual pseudo 3D projection. Like, look at the shadows here, for instance.
Yeah, it's like a thingy. Okay, one moment. I'll be right back. Keep the chat warm, Kaz.
I'll do my best. Okay, back to the manual for me. Let's see what else happens. Uh-huh. No, that hasn't happened yet. Message speed, it's sound options. Let's see. Formation. Here you can change the positioning of the characters in battle between front guard and rear guard. You have to be on guard, I guess. Choose positions for your characters carefully, as the formation will place limits on your attacking methods as well as your enemies. Note there are S, M, and L weapons for short, medium, and long range. Short range weapons can only be used in the front guard. Medium can be used in either position, but can only reach the enemy's front guard. Long range can be used in either position and can reach the enemy's front or rear guards. Huh. Oh my god, magic points. Number of spells available at each level. Huh. What the hell? Okay, the rune command. Here we go. The rune command is used to cast magic spells. First, select a character with magic ability. The available runes will be displayed. Highlight the rune you wish to use and select it with the X button. Certain runes, such as the fire and water runes, can be used after they have been lodged in the character's body. It says that. Why does it say that? Why would that be unique to fire and water runes lodged in their body? Oh my god, okay. Okay, so we do have magic points, and it is like spell charges, kind of. Note, by taking a crystal to a rune master, characters can have the master embed the spell of a rune in their body. A character cannot cast a spell without the rune and without taking its spell into his or her body. Crystals can be obtained in fights with monsters or found in treasure. Okay, that's just a fact, I guess. Man. Oh yeah, we were totally save scumming the gambling game. Because it was like 1 in 3 find the lady, and we could win $10,000 at a go, which is like we were getting like maybe 500 from random battles, so double that to 1,000 times 10, so like, you know, easily 20 times what we can earn in a battle in a fraction of the time it takes, and the battles are even very quick already, and still this method was like way faster. Needless to say, we have all the best stuff that we can afford, which actually isn't all that much. But now that I've been reading the manual and learned a little about runes and magic spells, and learned also that we do actually get our MP back, or our spell charges or whatever, when we rested in an inn, I think we might be more freewheeling with rune magic in the future. I think it bears examining, though, this whole notion of embedding the rune in your body, which sounds a little... That sounds like a little much, right? Like, would you embed a rune in your body if it meant you could cast magic spells? Actually, maybe. Now that I'm thinking about it, that sounds kind of metal. What if it looks stylish, though? Like, what if it's a piece of headgear? Like, people already do that and they don't get to cast magic spells. They just like how it looks. What if the rune is like a 6 septum ring? And it's just like, alright. What, I get to, like, look stylish and also cast magic? That seems like win-win. Or it could be. Ooh, or think of it like the brand of the Lassie in Final Fantasy 13. Right? You get this, like, sick-as-hell looking tattoo. And depending on which character it is in, like... I can't believe that none of them had a tramp stamp, but, like, Vanille had the next best thing, right? Ooh, or like the Triforce, where if you have like one of the Triforce pieces, it just sort of like appears on your hand, and you'd be like, look at this. But no, I do think like a magic tramp stamp rune would be pretty good. I don't know what kind of context or what flavor of video game that would be an appropriate thing to add. Oh, magic knuckle tats. You could go a long way with that. That could even be in the same game. Maybe, okay. Suppose we do a glow up of Suikoden. We give it the full 3D treatment, have a bunch of character models and all that, and we do the rune embedding, but it's like, whenever they embed the rune, it's some sick tattoo, and it like depends on the person and where they would want it, and it like serves their character's interests.
I feel like I've heard of a JRPG before with tattoo mechanics.
Yeah?
I'm trying to remember what it would be, though. I definitely recall that. Anyways, I returned.
But yeah. No, I was jumping off of the manual, and I learned a little about how magic operates.
How does magic operate?
So it is like spell charges, and some spells use like more of a charge. And you get them back, crucially, you get them back when you rested it in. So we're not spending some like precious, super limited resource. I mean, it is kind of limited, but...
Those slimes dropped a water rune piece.
Probably good.
My inventory is so fucking constrained. I should go sell a bunch of potions. And I don't know.
So another thing that the manual said is that in order to cast magic, you need to embed a rune in your body, which
Cleo,
deeply personal.
Spector got ruined by his 300-year-old best friend, and Cleo got a fire rune from that magic lady who I think I could have put that fire rune on anybody, but she specifically called out Cleo, so I just did it with the game.
Right.
So if I'm able to put the water rune on somebody, who do you think is giving water right now? Who's the water person?
You should pick someone who has like actual magic growth. Like wait until someone has spell charges and be like, you could use that.
Yeah, but then it's going to be eating up inventory space until...
That's kind of true, also. Maybe it's not that important.
I feel like Gremio is the most water-coded. He's the water boy.
He sure is carrying water for the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him that.
What do you think, Crab Meats? You seem to be the expert. Whose weapon should I adhere my water rune piece to?
Oh, the weapon. Oh, well, that's a different thing entirely, right?
Yeah, I nailed the thunder rune piece to this thing just because it seemed like a good idea at the time. There was little thinking about it though. I just kind of did it. Largely for the same reason.
Right.
I guess that's one thing I can see if I can like jam a water and a lightning rune together. Let's see what happens. And of course, because I'm a coward. I have a wind rune piece. And I think we said Odessa had the wind.
Yeah, she has the wind magic rune embedded in her, so maybe that'll accentuate the positives. You'll lose your present rune fragment. Okay, it says. It does say, so that's good. Lovely. Can't handle.
And I wonder what the hell these things, the 1, 3, 2, 4, 3 means. Oh, it water recovers HP each round. Putting it on Grumio is pretty good then, because he's like kind of tanky. Ah, who could have foreseen this? And of course, right after I give you a wind rune piece, you bolt from my party. Yep, 5 points of regen. It ain't much, but it's something.
Yeah, that'll add up. Ooh, I learned something about weapon ranges also.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it intuitive?
So, pretty much. You have short, medium, and long. Short range is only usable from the front. Medium is usable from either front or rear in formation, but can only hit the front. And long range is only usable from the back, but can hit the front or back.
I wonder if Cleo
We haven't been
medium.
noticing this because, like, fights are so...
Oh, there was a voice, there's a scream.
Ooh. Screaming. It's one of my favorite parts of video games.
Kaz does like screaming.
I like the screaming. Most games should have way more screaming.
I should probably look at my health. Yeah, we're fine.
Man, really mopped them up. Oh no, Odessa. See, she shouldn't have gone off on her own because then she was forced into the front row where her bow didn't work.
Ah, she was protecting a child that they were keeping in the Liberation Front for some reason. What?
What?
Sure.
Plop.
Right after I gave her my wind rune fragment.
Those kinds of things will come and go.
Actually, could I steal her rune from her, her wind rune? The Fortress of Quaba.
The Fortress of Quaba.
I'm going to try real quick. Because there's like an orb shop somewhere. That's how I stapled the rune to somebody. Or is that not available here? Maybe that's how they keep you from stealing Odessa's rune, is you just don't have the capability. Oh, not here we go.
Ah, workshop. The Rune Master's shop. Oh, remove.
Okay, we have to try something.
Alright, well.
We might have to experience pathos again.
Time to jam up our inventory even more. Can't be returned. Okay, they just say no. Honestly, probably for the best.
Now, she had some of my pots with her, but, the other thing that might have happened was my defense rune piece. What? Wind rune piece.
I guess I've been getting a lot of drops and haven't been noticing. Defense rune piece. Amazing.
Okay, so we want to attach fire crystal to Cleo. And I guess I'm attaching water crystal to... I guess I'm attaching it to... No. Oh, Grumio does have the water rune. Or maybe he only has it because... I don't know.
You're overloaded.
Does he have a rune, or did I imagine that?
Okay, there's runes and rune pieces, and they're different things, right?
Yeah, so... we've had one of these before, so I'm just going to juice up Spector again, just to get rid of it.
Okay.
So I think this lets me copy somebody's crystal. It seems really powerful, and I'm gonna have to hang on to it for like fucking ever. Yeah, let's clean up my potions. Oh, just stick it on Victor? Wait, why stick it on Victor? Why not... Oh, okay. Just somebody.
I can't buy that. That's not a complete medicine. I guess we didn't end up needing that as much as we thought.
No, I was just getting them from chests. I gave everybody one, and then I kept finding them.
No, you know, they want to make sure you're topped up during their lengthy exploratory dungeons, right?
Clone rune. Okay, whatever that means.
Yes, we get to see what it does.
So a crystal applies a rune. It would be nice if our Soul Eater could do stuff.
Yeah.
We gotta pass through a fortress, but I don't know where the fortress is. Because I was too busy thinking about my rune. We have to pass through Fort Quabi, but I do not know where such a thing is.
Oh, I didn't realize that you had done all that. I thought we were going back to repeat Pathos.
Nah,
we're moving on.
When I saw that I could not steal her wind rune from her, I just reloaded the previous state.
Sorry, that all happened pretty quick and involved a lot of menuing.
It had menuing, and somehow I looped the music like perfectly each time.
That was the other thing. It's like, yeah, I didn't notice that there was a break. Good work. Fort Quabi. Is there a map button, perhaps?
None of the usual suspects.
Let's see.
South
Triangle, not used. Yeah. Controller does not say that there's a map button. Well. Oh, Quaba. All right.
It's
Lord
Commander is Lord
Guide.
Indeed. I don't know. It doesn't.
He's Engeed.
It looks Irish.
Let's decide on some fake names.
Raw. I'll be Daddy Bobby Bo. Wa Daddy Do.
Wa Daddy.
I'll be Maria. Don't look like a Maria.
What did you say? Stoltenheim.
Yeah, Stoltenheim Reinbach III. It could be Masamune, it could be Kisuke, or Stoltenheim Reinbach the Fourth. We are warriors, father and son. I'm just a poor jujube vendor. Spector McDole.
Ooh, that is a face.
The guy is just here.
Whoa. Look at this dude. It's like it's like if Gendo Ikari got squished in an elevator. McDowell's son wouldn't be dressed like that. Hammer pants? 2 bandanas? No way.
Yeah, he's doing us a solid. He's like Count Sidolphus. They respect each other even though they are enemies. Final Fantasy. I'm tactics brain still, so I'm still thinking about Thunder God Sid. He barely talks in that game, which is why it's really, really funny that in his 14 raid, he just constantly talks. And is constantly like he's reading Bible passages or something.
Making up for lost time,
Making up for lost time. I understand, Grimio. You were just trying to do me a liquid. Now this guy.
Chandler. Okay, good luck with that, Chandler.
He's like the Irish guy in Final Fantasy X you have to pay money to make his shop not suck. And then he goes to jail and his brother takes over. Wow.
Okay, so we have to give
they have
the
gin
earring.
even in Japan. You have to give the earring to somebody.
Yeah.
My life's dedicated to cooking, but I don't have my own restaurant yet. Oh, I'm going to build a castle, and I'm going to come get Antonio to make pizzas for me, and that other guy to sell me stuff. Yeah, base building. She was the she was the owner of the inn of the town in the capital. Apparently, she fled after. Mathui. You're kind of giving the game away, aren't you?
Yeah, by having a portrait. Yeah.
No McDole would debase themselves by wandering around in elf shoes.
Hardware store. You could just buy a water crystal. Okay,
that's how I looped it onto Boyo. My hobby's fishing, and I often go to Kaku to fish. The Kaku is to the southwest.
That's Kaku fishing. And of course, there's not going to be anybody here. And then we'll be like,
there's orphans.
Oh, Matthew is Kazuma Kiryu. He's out for a walk.
I'm stuck. I can't go that way. Or stuck.
Help. Children. Stuck behind the table. This is awful.
Do you remember how Kazuma Kiryu loved all his orphans so much, but just could not give up a lifestyle of killing people, so he went back to his old ways?
Yeah, that more or less happens in many of those games.
Remember when Hikaru became the greatest idol in Japan, but then told everyone she was an orphan adopted by a Yakuza and said, and I like that more than being a idol. And then she went back to the orphanage.
Yeah, that was more or less the end of 5. 6 picks up with her missing.
It does.
Yeah.
I guess Yakuza spoilers? Who gives a shit? She was a fool.
I knew it would come to this.
She chose the path of the sword, but she couldn't give up being a woman to be a commander.
I knew that she couldn't give up being a woman to be a commander. I told her that much, I guess. What a weird thing. Well, the important part is that we tried. We honored the oath.
We've honored our part of the deal.
It does leave us a little directionless, though.
I want to go talk to my daddy. He makes me sick. These guys don't have a working brain, so they can't put 2 to 2 together.
I think I would overall like this more if, like, the Imperials were not so straightforwardly and cartoonishly evil.
Let that child alone. I was waiting for you to finish your statement so that I could say that, and then we said it at the same time.
Delightful. Silverberg.
Isn't it? Oh, Matthew. Matthew Silver. It's not Mathau or
Yeah.
whatever. It's just a weird way of spelling Matthew.
Always has been. You're a hero of the Battle of Kaleka. And we've come to collect on you.
Yeah, Kazim Hazil.
Boy, we're really name-dropping a lot of people here.
He was the slime ball who we were working for.
Man, why is there so much fucking child slavery in JRPGs? It pisses me off. It's like cruise control for cool, edgy plot stuff.
Hold on, let's see. Let him cook.
Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, let him cook.
Who are you?
Yeah, we're
just some good guys passing by.
Al is once again to stain my rod with the blood of men. That is because I am the Monkey King.
Bam!
They say the bow staff is the grandfather of all weapons.
It's at least 3 of the 18 legendary weapons of Kung Fu.
Oh yeah, all this killing in front of a children.
In front of the children?
We live in a harsh world. They should see it with their own hands. Better yet, we've captured one of them alive and we have him tied up. I will give the child a knife. We must initiate them in blood.
Please understand, the next one won't be tied up.
That was a plot point in Lisa the Joyful.
Yeah.
Which
I didn't feel like playing after playing through Lisa the Painful.
That's fair. Lisa the Joyful. You know how the Painful has like the wacky stuff in it, and it's like, we're whacking around, we're doing the fun, goofy stuff along with the painful. The Joyful is all just the suffering. It's the name is ironic, you see. Odessa Silverberg was my sister. Ah, reasonable.
A powerful man who doesn't use his power is a coward. You are the kind of character who has his eyes closed all the time.
Well, that's why. Because he could not bear to bear witness to killing again. So he just closes his eyes.
And that is how I became Zatoichi. Yeah, isn't it also not murder if you've already abandoned the notion of the self and discarded the idea of I?
Yes, you merely become a tool in the hands of others. Sure.
Yep, we're the leader of the Liberation Army now.
Master Spector.
Spector! Yo! That's actually kind of a goated title. I've just about had it up to here with the Empire.
Yeah, we have proven that sewers are not enough.
We can't just hang out in like 2 different rooms of a sewer.
There's an abandoned castle in the middle of Lake Torren. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Where's
something
Lake Torren?
This is something video games and especially Elder Scrolls does a ton, where there's just abandoned fortresses everywhere. There have been fortresses from that are still being used, like on and off, from like the 14th century, where there's.
I mean, that's kind of what you do with a fortress, right? They are built to last.
Yeah, they're built to last, and you build them in places you want to defend. You don't just build them out in the middle of the woods, like a choke point or a point by a river on the sea, like you or a mountain pass. Year's worth of homework, but not a year's worth of money. Remember the oil well? There you go.
So did they say where this lake was?
We're going to Kaku, which this guy will remind us helpfully.
Southwest.
Southwest of here.
Okay. Onward to Kaku. It's all according to Kaku.
It's all going according to the Kaku.
Hmm.
Well, there it is.
Kaku means Kaku. It's a cat.
The cat cheats.
Oh my god. The cat gets extra movement.
Yeah.
That is just chicanery.
And when I get close to the cat, I'm not allowed to interact with it. So it's just a cat that runs away from you.
What a delightful little toy. How fun.
Are you a better,
Can't handle.
Pretty good to pick duck as, your no good noise.
It's like a classic operating system thing, right? That would, like Max used to quack. Hell, maybe they still do. I don't know. Welcome. Garderobe. Oh no. Defense +7 magic bonus. Oh no, it's good.
I'll just buy the one for now. Because I don't want to play inventory Tetris.
Inventory Tower of Hanoi.
Now, can I gamble here? This is the important thing. You look like somebody.
You look like a gambler.
That's Meg. His name is Juppo. He's my uncle, and he's a trickster.
Juppo does sound like a clown name, so yeah.
Does the Liberation Army accept clowns?
I think we should accept anyone who will join our cause. Well, maybe not like anyone, but anyone.
Does that include clowns?
Sure.
The only one with enough guts to go there is Reckless Tai Ho, also called Dirty Ho.
Now, Dirty Ho can definitely join the Liberation Forces.
Camille.
Oh, that guy.
I've got you now, you bum. I'll collect from your grave is the debt collector's motto, and you'll never outrun Camille the she-devil. She just immediately identified the one here with the weakest will and immediately started the hard con.
Take a look at this! We gotta have 30K, but...
Well, this Master Tio was a heavy spender at the banquet. Yeah.
I could see this as Victor trying to turn things around. Damn these penniless bums.
And that's how you fight for the People's Liberation Army. You just try to collect a debt that we're never going to pay you. Let's take a look. Look at the strength of Camille. She has a Galm.
That's Galm.
That's Galm for you.
The Galm before the storm.
And she has nothing.
So when I looked in the manual and it said like weapons have ranges, I don't know how we check that.
Yeah. Okay. I just saw this. We have drops of kindness, deadly fingertips.
Yeah.
And that's it. We got deadly fingertips now.
Deadly fingertips.
Sergey.
And formation screen is the easy way. I'm willing to accept the easy way.
It's an elevator.
I hesitate to imagine what the hard way to do that might be.
Okay, we're gonna have Sergey install elevators in our castle.
I hope we get the evil kind.
I mean, the kind that you recreate Jaws with?
Well, the kind that go diagonally.
Funicula.
Like the freight elevator kinds. That are only ever good for, like, moving heavy artillery and shit. Or you need to take it at an angle for, like, leverage. Shoulder pads!
That's defense plus 4.
One step closer to peak character design.
You're getting cape and gloves for now.
That seems far too dainty for Camille the she-devil.
I wonder how it decides level. Like when they join the level. Is it like scripted or is it like...
Yeah, in a lot of similar games, it would do like an average of party level.
Yeah, but this seems
and then like have a modifier. But these just, they just seem to join at whatever level.
Okay.
Maybe it was like in their play testing, they were like, well, we didn't do that many extra battles. We were basically level 10. They can join at level 9. Something like that.
This is Tai-Ho.
Well, tip to Tai-Ho, that's Tai-Ho. This is the character that I would have Jamieson Price voice.
Absolutely. It's too late for regrets.
Oh my god.
No. We're playing fucking high-low?
No score. I think you need matching dice to score.
My hand is 1. Okay.
Yeah. So if you get a pair, then the remainder is your score. So that's no score. Yeah. That's no score. It's no score? Oh, a sequence. Okay, sequence also counts.
I think I won.
Is that good? Oh.
Yep, he didn't take all my money, though. Oh, fuck. I guarantee that I save stated. Okay, yeah. Sure. I will actually listen to the... yes, I will listen to the explanation. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that's... Okay, so that...
2 of anything except 1, as in... Okay, so 1, 2, 3 is unlucky.
Ah. 3 of the same is called a storm.
3 ones is very unlucky, and you have to pay triple.
Or if your dice go out of bounds, that's another funny part. Okay. So that's a 5.
It's gonna be hard to beat. I wonder if this is Mario Party rules, or if the movement of the dice actually matters.
Oof.
Now. Yeah, here we go. Really, I beefed it when he rolled a 1 and I somehow lost. And now he's rolling
That's
5s.
a 5 again. Jesus. And unlucky. So yeah, so as soon as both of us throw a scoring hand, then that's locked in, and we compare. This sucks.
He might be cheating.
Yep.
Okay,
That's
here we go.
1.
My hand's a 1.
All right. Very beatable. This is starting to get suspicious.
A 3.
That's
okay.
3. Sure. No score. Try again. Hey now! Okay, no score.
A 2.
Okay. No, but it was a pair of 1s, so that's bad. And we get triple 1s, which is worse.
Okay. I don't think
I now
so.
believe that this is rigged.
Yeah. You're smart. Go home to mommy. Okay, we're gonna... I'm kind of feeling a little bit under the weather, so I'm gonna go save, which I think I actually do in that building. and we'll call it a stream. We're close
Okay.
to we're close to the time, anyways.
We ended up doing a lot of gambling.
I can't save here. That's fine. I'll do this.
There's gotta be an inn. Come on. You can't have a JRPG town without an inn.
An elevator. That was the bar.
Bed. Right. Okay.
Okay, so Dirty Ho is definitely cheating. Or there's a way to play the game that we, either that or we like our baseline just missing something. Because we lost every game, even against the worst hands our opponent could have, other than the actual worst hands. So we might have to look around town to find a way. No, I think they're cheating, crab meats. Don't tell me how to play the game. That's going to be it for now. Thanks everybody for joining. Good night. And always, as always, thanks for joining, cats.
My pleasure.